Check this.
Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do summarization in Eigrp. In addition to that, I will demonstrate how to do leak map in Eigrp summarization. What leak map does is like, suppose you have done summarization to a bigger pool and you want to advertise only specific prefixes or leak specific prefixes from that. Then in that case, we can make use of leak map. So let's get started. So the first thing, as usual, I'll be configuring the interfaces, basic level protocol configuration, and then the summarization and so I have created a small topology here. R1, R2, R3. R1 and R2 have a transit network with 12.12.12.0/24 network, and R2 and R3 have a transit network with with a network segment of 23.23.23.0/24, and in addition to that, R2 will be having 5 loopbacks, 192.168.1.0 onwards, 5.0, all are /24 subnets. So let's start with the console configuration. I have taken R1's console. I'll configure the interfaces, interface G1/0, IP address 12.12.12.1, 55.55.55.0, no shutdown, H8 to write. Since it is a lab environment, just like I always say, I'll be configuring default network only, router Eigrp 100 network 000, that's it. So we are done with the R1 configuration. The next thing I'm going to do is on R2. On R2, I'll be configuring the transit interfaces first. Interface G1/0, IP address will be 12.12.12.255.255.0, no shutdown. Interface G2/0, IP address will be 23.23.23.255.255.255.0, no shutdown. The next thing which I'm going to do is to make sure that I have reachability towards R1 and R3, which you can see that the next router is R3, so I'll be pinging towards R1 12.12.12.1. So ping response is fine now, which will clearly tell that there is end-to-end connectivity between R1 and R2. So let's see whether we are able to ping R3 or not. 23.23.23.3. So R3 we are not able to ping because we are not configured it. Sorry for that. So I'll just break the console. So I'll configure the loopbacks now. Interface loopback 0. Sorry, I think it is loopback 1. 0. So here we are starting in a network from 1, so I'll use loopback 1. Interface loopback 1, IP address 192.168.1.2.55.255.255.0. Interface loopback 2, IP address 91.168.2.2.55.255.255.0. Interface loopback 3, IP address will be 192.168.3.2.255.255.255.0. Interface loopback 4, IP address will be 192.168.4.2.255.255.255.0. Sorry. Interface loopback 5, IP address will be 192.168.5.2.255.255.0. So let's check the interface configuration now. With the show IP interface brief, pipe explode unassigned. I want to know what are the unassigned interfaces. So you can see that interfaces towards R1, R3 along with 5 loopbacks are up right now. So I will just enable Eigrp on all the interfaces. Okay, neighborship is formed with R1 as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is configure the interface and the routing protocol on R3. Interface G2.0, IP address will be 1330, sorry, not 13, from 2 to 3 to 3 to 3, 3, 55 to 55 to 55, 0. I'll unset the port, router Eigrp 100, network 000. I can use specific things, but it's a lab environment, no need for that. So if I'm checking, I can see that I have received all the loopback interfaces as well here. So if I check do show IP route summary, I can see what is the total amount of memory that is used by each of them. So I'll just take a snapshot, snipping tool, and I will take a snapshot of the same, and we will do a summarization and see what difference it's going to make. So I'm just taking a snapshot of this thing. Okay, it's fine, let it be there. So the next thing which I'm going to do is to configure summary address on R2. So summary address, what you have to understand is like it will be enabled on, since we are using classic Eigrp, it will be enabled on a per interface basis. In the case of name mode, we will be again enabling it on a per interface basis, but within the Eigrp process only. So here I will be going to interface G1/0 IP summary-address Eigrp autonomous system number. Then I have to define the summary address region. So I am going to use a /16 mask 192.168.0.0/16. It's the same thing that's given in the example, so it's fine. So one more thing you have to identify is that wherever on which interface, like suppose here we have enabled it on the interface towards R1, so the summary address will be received only by R1. To verify that, I will check on R1 and see what is the routing for a Eigrp now. Here now. So you can see that a /16 route replaced all the other routes, I mean the loopback routes here. But if I am checking on R3, you can see that it's still the same. See, there is no change in the memory. And if I am checking do show IP route Eigrp, you can see that you can see all the specific routes here. So from this, it's clear that whatever configuration you are doing, that is valid only for that particular interface or the particular segment. So if I want to have the same summary address to be available for R3, I have to configure the same configuration under G2/0 as well. So I'll just copy paste IP summary address Eigrp and this one. Sorry. So you can see that my Eigrp got resynced because of the change in the summary address, and you can see that on R3 my routing will be like this. It's replaced now. And if I am checking do show IP route summary to see how much memory is being utilized, I'll put the old one to the side, and here you can see connected, it's same because connected we have not changed anything, but you can see that Eigrp 100 routing is changed now. Previously the overhead was 504, right now it is 168. Like I'll show you here. This is 504 here, or say I'll change to a red pen. So it was 504 here, and here it is 168. Here it is 1080 previously, and now it is 360. It became 680, and total became 2280. It almost became half, like half, not half, but tremendously there was a reduction in memory utilization. So here one more thing is that here you have seen like, okay, 192.168.0.0/16 network is being advertised from R2 right now. So if I want to leak some specific prefix, so what I am going to use is something called a leak map. So in order to configure a leak map, you need to have a route map, and within the route map you have to call a prefix list. So what I am going to do is I am going to create a prefix list called loopback1. You can name it anything, permit, 192.168.1.0/24, and I'm going to call it inside route map loopback 1. It can be anything. You can put it loopback itself. Permit done. Match IP address prefix list. Sorry, prefix list loopback 1. And the next thing which I'm going to do is to attach this to the summary address which I have configured. I'm going to leak only towards R3, not towards R2. Do show running interface G2 bar 0. So towards R3 only I'm going to leak it. Leak map loopback. So you can see a resync happened right now. So let's see what is the difference here now. On primary, on the R1, it will be again same /16, no specific routes are advertised. If you are checking on R3, you can see that one specific route is being received. You can see 1.0 is received here. A specific prefix is being leaked, and this is a function of a leak map within summarization. I hope this particular video was informative for you guys. If you like my video, please like and subscribe to my channel.